In this video, I will give a brief review of the new historical TV series King and Conqueror. It is about William the Conqueror and Harold Godwinson depicting the events leading up to the 1066 Battle of Hastings and the Norman conquest of England. Now, for me, this was the most anticipated TV series of this year because I find William the Conqueror a fascinating historical figure, and also his wife Matilda is one of my favorite queens. Frankly, back then when I discovered William as a historical figure, I was so surprised to see how few screen representations he has. Much less interesting kings and eras have been depicted in movies many more times than William. So, is King and Conqueror finally the depiction William deserved? Well, first of all, it is not particularly William's story. It is about both William and Harold Godwinson and their supposed relationship up until their fatal meeting at the Battle of Hastings. Now, with this, I didn't have a problem yet. I thought it would be good to see both of their stories, the similarities and the differences, etc. I wasn't even bothered by the fact that this concept would no doubt mean that they would meet in the TV series more time than in real life. That was a historical inaccuracy I was still okay with. Now, talking about historical inaccuracy. The show is, I think, more inaccurate than the average inaccuracy of historical TV shows. It is not extremely inaccurate, like it is not rain level, but still very inaccurate. The problem is that I can hardly see how any of the inaccuracies helped the plot, maybe except for the two men's meetings. But otherwise, I swear, this show's fictional storyline, because the storyline is mostly fictional, is much less interesting than the real lives of the two men. So, the plot is not great, not exciting. The England part is a bit better, but the Normandy story is just meh. Uninteresting. It is shallow and superficial. Most of the schemes and intrigues are childish or just nonsense. The characters are also bleak and shallow, including William. He is neither interesting nor as charismatic as William the freaking Conqueror should be. I don't know if it is the casting, because I don't think Nikolai Coster-Waldau is a bad actor, but here he just didn't fit. Not only is he too old for the role, but he also just never seems William to me. The England parts are somewhat better, really. The writing is less off. There is some good acting, especially by James Thornton as Harold. I expected that at least the battle in the end would be great, or at least a great spectacle, but it was just like the whole show, quite underwhelming. So, that is my opinion. I don't think you miss much if you don't watch King and Conqueror. Have you guys seen it? What is your opinion about it? Let me know in the comments.